Boys, UFC 310 just around the corner, and as you guys can see, we got another tier list. We got the best and worst fights on UFC 310. We're going to do a quick tier list. Best right here, best and worst. We can only have one fight on this entire card of each of them. Good, mid, and bad, we can stack that shit up as much as we want. It doesn't matter how many end up going here. However, this is a sneakily good fight card. You know, this pay-per-view is one of the better pay-per-views we've had this year, and it's being headlined by Pantoja. So that just shows like the undercard is just so good. This is in random order, no specific order. Let's run through these right quick. First off, Gane versus Volkov. Honestly, I think it's gonna be a good heavyweight fight. The only thing is, Gane is so undisciplined where it might end up being a mid fight, but right now I'm going to put it as good. But I do have low expectations for this fight. Moving down, Chase Hooper, Clay Guida. I am so excited for this fight. This is going to be a good fight, a good test for Chase Hooper. And honestly, Clay Guida could get this done as well. This is a good fight and a good, I'm not going to say test, but just a good fight for Chase Hooper. A good name to get on his resume, a good fight to get some highlights here, but don't be surprised if Clay Guida gets this one done. Right now we'll put it as the best one, but it's not the best. We're gonna move some things around eventually. But moving down, Movsar Evloev versus Aljamain Sterling. For right now, we'll put that one at the worst. I am excited for this. There's lots of implications for this fight in that featherweight division, you know. Title implications on the line. I think Aljo's gonna get it done. I don't know why. I had this same like midlife crisis when Aljo was defending his belt against Peter Yan. I had the same feeling that Aljo's just gonna get it done, and I have the same feeling now. So I think Aljo's gonna get it done. I'm excited for this fight. Again, very high implications on the line, but out of all of these, it's the worst right now. Let's keep moving down. Got another good ass fight. We got Cody Durden taking on Joshua Van. A good fight to get Joshua Van in the rankings, because I do believe Cody Durden is ranked like number 14. It's a good way to get Joshua Van into the rankings. I also think he's gonna sleep Cody Durden, but Cody Durden, he's still good, but I just think Joshua Van is levels ahead of him. The only worrying thing is Joshua Van's chin gone. You know, we saw what happened when he got KO'd. Wasn't a good knockout. Then he came back, he got dropped. He still ended up winning that fight, but I don't know. I still worry about Joshua Van. I'm not as hyped up as everyone else is on him, but I'm still pretty hyped up on him, just not as much as everyone else. Everyone else is saying this dude's like the next coming of Jesus, but I don't think so. Moving down, I don't know where to put this. A battle of the unks here. You know, we got Michael Chiesa taking on Max Griffin. I'm probably gonna put that one there. And do I put this in good? I don't want to overly stack good, but I have to. I'm so excited for this fight. You know, I know a lot of people hate on Aljo and Movsar. This fight has a lot of implications on the line. That's why I'm so excited for it. I'm going to put it at good for now, but at the very tail end of good. Where Chiesa and Max, I think it's the worst fight on this card. It's not the worst. There's a few other ones here that are close, but it's pretty bad. Both these guys, it's like there's no implications on the line. You know, there's nothing to gain on the line for either of these fights, but let's keep moving down. Another good fight. Like, this is such a good fight card. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I can continue stacking good, though. I might have to. This is one of the better UFC pay-per-views we've had in a minute now. Nate the Train taking on Do-Hoo Choi. I'm going to put it above Movsar and Sterling. I'll keep it right here. It's going to be a good scrap. I think it's going to end up in a KO, a highlight reel KO, and I think it's going to be a war. Good scrap right here. Let's go down. A good mid-fight. Anthony Smith versus Dominick Reyes. This is a mid-fight. I can't justify putting it in good, and I can't justify by putting it in bad. It's mid. Battle of two unks here. Loser of this retires, but again, a good mid fight. It might even have to, I don't want to be too critical on these guys, but I don't want to overly stack like good, mid, and bad with things that it doesn't deserve. I'm going to put it in mid right now, and adding to the mid, I'm going to add Bryce Mitchell and Kron Gracie. Kron Gracie doesn't deserve Bryce Mitchell. Is Bryce Mitchell still ranked? I believe he still is, right? Where Gracie, he doesn't deserve a ranked opponent. Regardless of that, I think Bryce Mitchell is better everywhere. And Kron Gracie is just a terrible guy to watch. He's not entertaining. Bryce Mitchell is going to have to bring all the entertainment. And I'm worried for Bryce Mitchell because of that knockout loss. I don't know if he's going to be the same guy. This is on the very high end of mid. It can arguably go into good. You know what? I'm going to switch these two out. I'll switch those two out. I feel better about this. And I think more people won't be as mad. So this is what I have so far. Let's keep moving down, though. I think this one is by far the worst fight on this card. Yeah, by far the worst. We got another battle of the unks here. The cheater himself, Chris Weidman versus Eric Anders. Yeah, this is the worst fight on the card. And I think this is one of the worst fights on UFC 309 before it got canceled as well. But am I excited for this? No. Is there title implications on the line? No. Is there any implications regardless on the line? No. Both of these guys should retire after this fight is what I think. Let's go down. 3 more to go to. Let's bump this one up now. Brian Battle versus Randy Brown. One of the best fights you can put on right now that isn't on the main card. And to be honest, this is probably my most anticipated fight outside the main card at UFC 310. I'm not gonna lie. With that being said though, there's one more ahead of it. And this one's the best fight on the card. You can't deny that. Rakhmonov versus Garry isn't the best fight on this card by a mile. With that also being said, we still have the main event and I don't know where to put it. I think I might have to put it at mid just because it's like a new guy in Asakura, you know what I mean? And I think it just gets overshadowed with a lot of other fights on this card, especially that co-main event. With that being said, guys, I think Garry, Rakhmonov, best fight on the card. Battle of the Unks, the worst one. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? Which one's the worst? Which one's the best? And also, quickly look at this shit too, because 99% of you guys are watching this shit for free. Help your boy out, get to 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, there's really not that much else left to say, except for I will see you guys in my next video.